Okay, so a lot of Christians
Uh-huh.
only show up to church on Easter and
Yep.
Christmas Eve.
Fact. Mm-hmm.
So why do they do that?
So you've got some people that would still say they're Christians.
Because this is like a church joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the C&E Christians.
Yeah.
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 Christmas and Easter.
Mhm.
I mean, and so I think for some, they grew up in a church tradition and they may not be part of that tradition on a regular weekly basis anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but they still want to honor their religious upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
And they might even say their faith that they still presently have, that they don't go to church on a regular basis. But they want to come and be part of Easter, which is obviously, seen as like the highest day in the church calendar.
Even more than Christmas?
Even more than Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Because it's the whole point.
Yeah, because it's the whole point.
Okay.
Right? I mean, like, as Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15, if the resurrection didn't happen,
then Christmas didn't happen.
then none of the rest of it matters. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, resurrection really is the most important thing that
I think it's the other way around.
Christians look at. What do you mean?
If Christmas didn't happen, then the resurrection couldn't happen.
Sure.
Because he had to be born.
He had to be born.
Before he could die.
Yep. But if he was born and died and didn't rise.
What?
If he was born
Okay.
and then died.
Yeah.
But then did not rise.
But if he died and then was born.
Right. Obviously, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then Valentine's Day.
Don't even start with Valentine's Day. Yeah. So back to your original question.
Then when's Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I'm sure it's pagan too.
Okay.
All right. So, but people, I think some people also go to church because they're going with their families.
Okay.
Yes, they want to
on Easter.
On Easter.
Okay.
Yes,
Your mom calls and says you're coming.
Right.
Okay.
Like, hey, it's Easter. Will you come to church with me? And so with the family. So I think that's a pretty common thing that happens as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't. It's not all bad stuff. And I as a pastor, obviously
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Yeah. As a pastor, obviously, I wish people were coming and being part of the church community.
Mm-hmm.
On a regular basis. I think so many people view coming to church as just like a chore or something to do, and they miss the community aspect of it, where we actually get to worship together, grow in our faith together, and you can miss that, if you're not involved in the life of the church. And so
I still don't think I get it.
Yeah, it's okay.
The community aspect.
Yeah, I mean that's where we grow to look like Jesus.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well.
Yeah. We'll have to revisit that, I guess, sometime too. And so as a pastor, obviously I wish they were involved in the life of the church, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, obviously if they're going to be there on Easter Sunday, then that's great. And I hope that, if you're going to church on Easter, that you're able to, hear a solid, biblical gospel message while you're there.